Alrighty, hey everyone. Sorry for the wait. I cut my finger on some glass and it was a pretty deep cut, so it took me a little bit longer to clean it up and make sure it was covered with the band-aid. But I'm pretty sure I have to change it again at some point. But until then, I think we are good to go. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me look up the chat on the side. Hey, Eva. Alrighty, I'll add you to the list. I'm doing pretty good, minus the cut on my finger and my artwork being damaged arriving to me today. Other than that, doing pretty well. Okay, Arminta, that sounds like a plan. I'll move it around a little bit. I'll put you as number 3. Alrighty. Let me grab. Okay. Hey, Dimples Dior. I know, I hate it too. But I'm so happy to see you. Alrighty. Super annoying about the finger. I think I should be fine with shuffling just because I have the band-aid on. I might shuffle a little bit slower than what I typically do. But I think we should be good to go. Alrighty. Okay, I'll add you to the list, Dimples Dior, just so I don't forget. All right, let me pull up the names on the slides and then we'll just jump into it. All right, first up will be Brittany. Let me find your name on the slide. Also, let me grab one additional deck and then I'll put your name on the screen. Alrighty. Well, I grabbed 3 additional decks, just in case. All right, up first is Brittany. All right, let me pull up your question. All right, your question is, or questions are, messages about what my first serious boyfriend would be like, look like. All right, let's see. We have the Goddess of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Page, or the Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the Empress. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Justice card, and we have the World. You have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcana cards here out of the 8 cards. Alrighty. Okay. So in terms of messages about okay, sorry, let me just send a quick message. Okay, so in terms of like your first boyfriend, serious relationship partner, they're definitely going to be someone that is well put together. They have like their finances in order. They have a good, really strong career. They have great friends. They have a great, just like healthy environment that they're around. So like their family and friends are really supportive and, you know, healthy. I also see that this person definitely loves to travel. They might travel a little bit for work, but they really just like to do personal leisure travel a lot too. I see here with the energy of this person, they might be into either business or politics for some reason. I get a mixture of both, and you know, like there's like business law, so there's like a combo of that. I also see that this person is definitely a phenomenal kisser. Like you're gonna enjoy kissing them for sure. They are a great lover, great partner. This person is definitely someone. I know. I think you said like your first boyfriend. They might end up being your husband, turning into your husband, just because they know what they want. They want a relationship that turns into a marriage. They want children. They want a happy home. They want to build generational wealth with their wife, with their partner. And so this person is definitely wanting that. In terms of like physical traits about this person, I definitely get them kind of like that tall, dark, and handsome type of energy here with this person. I do see them having a very nice athletic build, muscular build, very strong. They're really into fitness. They might encourage you to get into fitness if you're not already into fitness. I also see that there's some energy around this person really being into like plants and just kind of earthy energy. They might not necessarily be an earth sign, but they just have like this earthy energy. They really appreciate earth and all this to come into like in terms of like the springtime and all of that jazz. I also see them as someone that's really good with kids too. That's nice. And then your other question, let me go back to the screenshot. What will my life be like after I transition my career to UX design? We have Six of Wands, very great first card to start off your question with. So very successful, very successful. We have the Nine of Swords. It's definitely important for you not to get in your head about it though. Like, you know, will I be successful? Can I handle this type of career? Will I be great in it? Know that you'll be successful. That's why they made that card first, because they were like, you're gonna be fine. So don't even like think about the small details. Don't stress yourself out worrying about different things. We have the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. To me, this gives me the energy that, you know, this career would be long lasting, you know, definitely a career that you can build a healthy savings with, healthy, you know, checking in savings account. You can invest in things as well too, because you're gonna have like a really great salary, and also too, you just build a lot of great connections with folks as well with this career. I see one of the perks with this job, like transitioning to this new job, UX design, is that you network with great people that kind of put you in a position where they are able to help you advance in your career as well too. That's what I see in terms of that. Let's see what else we get. Oh, we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. See, it's just a great fit for you. You do really well in this career field. You meet great people. You're going to be leading a lot of projects, a lot of leadership roles for you. So that's why they wanted to put the Six of Wands first, because they're saying like all of this beautiful stuff is happening for you. So the only thing is to make sure you don't get in your head, that you don't overwhelm yourself with your thoughts, and like feel like you can't handle it or you won't be great enough at it. Like you'll be perfect, you know. That's what I am picking up here from the from this reading, from the cards, and just from the energy. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you, Brittany. Alrighty, and give me 2 seconds. I'm going to check my Band-Aid really quick and put a little bit more rubbing alcohol on it, just so it can stop hurting as much. And I feel like it's still kind of bleeding. So give me 2 seconds. Alrighty, I think I'm good to go. Alright, so up next is Eva. And then let me add okay. All right, let me pull up your PayPal. Okay, I think I got it right here. Okay, Eva. So you have higher self messages and channeled love messages. And put your name on the screen. Eva. I'm just going to add a slide with your name instead of just like looking for it. All right, Eva. So let's do your higher self messages. Let me get my Empower Goddess deck, and then we'll do love messages. Okay. All right, messages from your higher self. What does your higher self want to say to you at this time? I protect my energy by any means necessary. Number 44. Number 51, my present and aura speaks for themselves. My heart and mind are open and ready for new experience. Number 45. All right, so just starting with these three, I feel like what your higher self wants to say to you at this time is that it's really important for you to protect your energy, protect your peace as much as possible. With my heart and my mind are open and ready for new experiences, it's great to be in that type of energy and to be in that type of space, but also making sure that you're mindful that sometimes new experiences bring in like new energies, new auras from other people. And so making sure that you're prepared mentally, spiritually, energetically to enter those spaces. That way you're not being influenced in a way where it could be detrimental to like your growth and to like, you know, your wellness. But also too, new experiences can just be, you know, amazing, just positive all around. But I feel like spirit is saying, your higher self is saying to make sure that you protect yourself. And also too, as you level up, there will be people that might be a little bit envious of you. And so checking your circle sometimes, checking the people that you interact with. All right, we have, I know my younger self is so proud of who I am today, number 21. I love that for you. We have, it's okay for me to say no, number 53. We have, I am worthy of everything that my heart desires, number 33. I don't sweat them, I just add them to the roster, number 49. And then, ooh, money loves me, number 1. So additional messages that your higher self wants to say to you is that it is okay to tell people no. Remember how I said, like, you know, protecting your energy, protecting your space, protecting your peace, being mindful of that, being intentional about that. And sometimes you have to tell people no. And notice how, like, we had the blue in her dress and we had the blue, like her top. And so that's like that throat chakra energy, making sure that you activate that throat chakra as needed, as often as you need to use it. And then also to your higher self wants you to know that you are worthy of getting everything that your heart desires. More money is coming into your life. There's definitely this energy of like you needing to just get excited and know that that is happening. More money, more opportunities to get more money, but also two things being covered for you in a sense of where you don't have to pay for it out of pocket. So somebody covers your meal, or a random bill gets paid, or you just randomly receive a deposit somewhere, or you can get a, let's say you have an issue with something that you ordered, and you can get a refund and you get to keep it, or you get to get a refund and they send you a new version of it, right? So it's kind of like you get it for free basically. Also with the I don't sweat them, I just add them to the roster. That goes to like, in terms of like quote unquote losses, like L's. Like, you don't really sweat them. You take them as lessons, you take them as experiences that helped you grow, and you just add them onto your, add them into your bank of knowledge. Also, too, when it comes to any experiences that you might have with folks where, they might not yield great results at times just by the connection itself. Like, you don't sweat it anymore. You don't get upset about it. You just like, okay, it is what it is. Just move forward type of thing. So your higher stuff is definitely letting you know, like, you should be very proud of yourself, all that you have endured, all that you have overcome, and also know that you are on the right track to continue to, attract a lot of worthy experiences, worthy opportunities, also whatever your heart desires. Okay. And then I love that card once again. Money loves me because money does love you. That's what your higher self wants you to know. And then we have your next one, which was, I think, your love notes, love messages. Alrighty. Let's get some love messages for you. Hey, Allison. I will definitely add you to the list. All right. I'm learning that there is no room for love if there is fear within our hearts. We have, I wish I could hold you in my arms. Hey, baby, I was thinking of you. So there's definitely somebody here that's like missing your energy. I feel like also too, there's this energy of like, there might be a little distance between you and this person that I'm picking up on right now. Let's see what else we get from them. We have, can I spend my life with you? I've been lying to myself about my feelings. Why? Maybe because I was scared. You are the love of my life. Maybe this person's coming to this realization. Hey, Tiffany love, I'll add you to the list. We have, the moment I saw you, I knew you were my angel. I love that. I will fight for your heart. I need to let my ex go. That pain still lingers. So it doesn't necessarily mean like they're doing something with an ex, but more so maybe there's some pain connected to that they still let that energy affect them at times. We have, you and I are past due. It's time we fix that. I want to be the reason you smile. And then I'm scared to fall in love. We're truly facing our fears. And then this love is unbreakable. I will always love you. So I feel like with this card, it kind of shows like how they may have been lying to themselves about how they felt about the connection about you, just because they were afraid of love. Maybe it had something to do with the ex. They fell in love with that ex. It didn't end well. And so it was just scary. It was like frustrating. It was, nerve wracking for them at times to just kind of put themselves out there type of thing. So I definitely feel like this person has moments where like they want to just like pour their heart in. There's other moments where they're just like, ooh, do I tell them all of this? Am I putting too much on them if I tell them all of this type of stuff? So be mindful of that. Like the feelings are definitely there. Look at that. We have such a strong connection. So they're, letting you know like there is something there. There's always been something there, but it's just like them needing to be able to process it and, communicate it as well too. And then as I shuffle, I really miss you at the bottom of the deck. So that's what I have for you, Eva. I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty. Now, hey Joelle. All right, I'm gonna add you guys to the list really quick. Okay, let's update the list. So Tiffany, Love, Joelle. Oh, Allison, you were before Tiffany, love. All right, let me make sure I got everything. All right. Up next is Armintha. Hey, love queen. I just saw your name pop up. How's it going? Yep, the list is still open, love queen. It surely is. Alrighty. Let me go to your questions, Armintha. Okay. Put your name on the screen. Written happy summer, Armintha. There we go. All right. So, first question. Significance of the butterflies I saw on Sunday. Let us see. Where? Oh, there. All right, we have the Seven of Swords, the Daughter of Swords, the Fool, and the Magician. You have 3 cards with swords in them here. And you have 2 major arcana cards. I feel like the significance of the butterfly, the blue butterfly, I believe it was blue and black, right? The blue and black butterfly is that it's a representation of like this transformation, but also this start, this fresh start, this new beginning with the Fool here, right? But I see it as not only as a new beginning within like your personal life, but also just like spiritually too. I see it's like a breath of fresh air connected to like you and also your son as well too. I feel like with these swords being here represents protection. You know, it represents this energy of like you being protected, your son being protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper type of thing. I also see that it represents, you know, this energy of like creativity and imagination, you know, being open to allowing your mind to kind of wonder and like, you know, try different ideas, to explore different ideas. And to create different ideas, like not being afraid to explore that and to just like have fun with it type of thing. I also see that the butterfly represents this new beginning that's going to happen in like out of the blue. Like you don't really see it coming in a sense. Like the I'm looking at this card a little bit more. It's very symbolic. I don't know why, but I'm channeling spirit. Spirit is telling me to tell you that might end up being like one of your next tattoos that you get. It might not necessarily have to be like a huge tattoo, but like something subtle. But it's that butterfly, that energy of that butterfly. It represents that fresh start, that new beginning for you. This opportunity for you to kind of like start over and just feel renewed, you know, in a sense coming back from the grave too. I also see like a lot of things resurrecting, you know, a relationship, also finances as well too is another thing that I'm picking up here. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for the symbolism of the butterfly. All right, next question. Update on connection and next possible steps. Eight of Swords, Daughter of Swords, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Judgment card, and the Goddess of Pentacles. In terms of updates between the connection, I feel like what they're saying is that both of y'all are in your heads when it comes to, like, you know, what you guys want the next in this connection. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that y'all have to decide, do y'all want to, you know, how do I word this? Follow your mind or follow your heart, right? And, or even better yet, follow the constant worrying and the reoccurring thoughts that may not be true, or follow what you can believe energetically and know spiritually and know wholeheartedly what is real, right? And I feel like, you know, you hear people say like, oh, you know, mind versus the heart type of thing. But it's like, if you're really in tune with yourself and you are centered enough and you're balanced and you are true to you, your heart will never steer you wrong, because it will protect you and it will guide you into the direction it's supposed to, right? So like when people say you have a passion or calling for something and they're telling you not to give up on it because it's meant for you to do it, it's because, you know, it's literally ordained for you to do it. It's ordained for you to complete it, to actually experience it. And so I feel like what they're saying is to not be in y'all head so much about everything, and to actually kind of like let love lead. And it's not saying like let love lead and forget about everything else, but it's just like, don't let fear overwhelm your mind and your heart to where it makes all of your decisions, right? It's also important to know that you need to decide what you want the next steps to be with this connection. Like if you want to reconcile, if you want things to move forward to where you guys have a conversation and can remain good friends, or actually try to fix things between the connection and become a couple again, like you make that decision first, like what you want, right? And then also too, they need to make that decision too, like, okay, I do want to reconcile, or I do want us to stay friends, or I do want us to talk things through, like figuring that out what each person wants. And I feel like there's some energy around the sister where like she could be helpful with this connection, because she has a little bit more insight. So whether it's like, you know, asking her like, hey, has so-and-so talked to you about how they're feeling about things or what they want, or like, could you connect with him and say, hey, like, how are you feeling about things between you and Arminta? Like, would you want to reconcile? Like, kind of like having that conversation. It might be through her, but it's like you have a little insight if you all are not in communication just yet, type of thing. I feel like both of y'all want the same thing, honestly, but it's just like, it's kind of like egos in a way, like pride is in a way, like I don't want to say it first, so I'm just not going to say nothing. But deep down inside, both of y'all want the exact same thing. Y'all want to reconcile. Y'all want to, you know, figure things out and work it out. And also still just be good friends at least, even if that's the thing that you all decide on. Like, at least have that type of connection. Because it definitely feels like, you know, there was a lot of love here, you know. And I feel like they're saying they want y'all to fix it, but fix it how, like, you know, you feel is best for both of y'all. So if that's just friendship. If it's like getting back together, and as we split the deck, Ace of Cups and the Son of Wands, you know, that's totally fine. All right, number 3, feeling that inherent money is in my energy, ancestor advice. All right. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, right out the deck. So that confirms that your thinking is true about this inheritance. And then we get the Ace of Cups. See, absolutely true. In terms of just like advice, just continue to know that it is coming in for you. do your best to not focus too much on the circumstances that you're experiencing now. So if things are a little bit tight when it comes to money or a little frustrating, like don't let that hold power over you. Don't give it a lot of attention. Don't give it your anxiety, or don't let it give you anxiety, I should say. Don't stress out about it, because like stressing out about it doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. If anything, it causes more anxiety and stress. So prioritizing what you focus on when you feel a little bit nervous about bills, like, figure out a way to just say, like, I'm grateful that this bill is going to get paid. This bill is paid. This bill is handled. I'm grateful that, everything is current and up to date, because, you might get extensions on stuff. Maybe they say, like, okay, you've been a valuable customer with us for multiple years. We'll waive this month for you, or something like that. Like, there's different blessings that can come in for you. So that's why they're saying, like, just, don't even stress about it. Don't even worry about it, basically. And you'll be surprised, like, when you change the way, like, how you feel about money, how you think about money, a lot of opportunities come in to where you're just, like, successful when it comes to money. And also things can be paid for you. And when I am a testimony, I swear, I get random blessings financially, like, just out of nowhere. I literally do nothing and they just pop up. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me this random amount of money that I didn't know I was expecting. All right. And then your next question is, think about trying to get, awesome. Oh, okay, cool. 8 of Cups. Hey, honey, little. Hey, Red Nappy Summer. Nope, it's not too late to ask a question. So we have the 8 of Cups. We got the 6 of Wands. They're letting you know you're going to escape this this intergenerational debt. So that's the first thing they want to say. You will be successful at that. I think one of the things they're recommending that you do is to the Son of Pentacles and the God of Wands. Kind of like, like they said, like, you have really good saving habits. Continue to save as much as you can when you can, right? So if you can find like a coupon for something, or let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of random things. Like sometimes, there's like places, random restaurants, they have like, the lunch menu, or they have like, specials or something like that. Let's say when you're eating out, like being strategic about, okay, these are the days that I'll eat out. And then on those days, I make sure that I go to the days that have the specials, or have like the lunch specials or whatever, because that can be a small amount that you save. Also, not stressing out about the money that you have or don't have currently, like literally ignoring it. I know, like, it might sound crazy, but like, just ignore it. Because like I said, if you're going to be anxious and stressful about it, you're going to build more experiences where that continues to happen. So the idea that you're just like, okay, things are going to be handled, things will be paid. Also, too, Spirit is saying, see if there are places where you can get extensions if needed, or like something deferred where it doesn't hurt your credit or anything. Like, let's say you have a payment due in August and you're like, oh, you let them know ahead of time, like, hey, I have some extra medical bills I got to pay, or whatever it is, type of thing, I need to catch up. Let them know. And I feel like some places will be able to give you an extension so where you're able to catch up. So maybe you don't have to pay something for that month. So you're able to like kind of save that money, and then maybe, multiply that in a way, right? Your next spirit animal entering in your life is a black cat. Black Panther energy. And I feel like that it's entering your life because it's telling you everything will always work out in your favor. Everything will always work out. Everything will always be covered. So basically, like I said, if there's a bill due and you're like, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna get this money to pay this bill this next week or whatever, something just magically happens where it's like you know, if you call them, they defer it, or they postpone the payment, or they waive it, or they give you a grace period. There's energy around like you're going to get a lot of grace for different things. Also, too, when it comes to filing, what they're saying is that it will be successful. You have to be patient with it though, just because it won't be something that's just going to be like, boom, like everything's perfect now. It's like it takes some time to see the progress of everything, but it will definitely be helpful for you to like pursue it and to go that route. You'll definitely be able to save more and be in a better financial position by going that direction as well too. I think what they're also saying is to make sure that you teach your son, you know, the lessons that you learn from the experiences that you had, from the decisions that you have made in the past. So like, you know, don't just, you know, show them like, oh, these are all the quote unquote mistakes that I made. Like, no, these are the good things that I've done. These are the things maybe I could have tweaked a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have gone necessarily in that full direction type of thing. Like having those conversations with him so he is well prepared and equipped and can develop that financial literacy and that financial intelligence as well too, right? And I feel like when you teach him those things and set him up, that'd be great. I'm also hearing them say there'll be a time where you get into a position where you're able to save for him a little bit. And, you know, when he leaves the nest, he has some cushion money to like, you know, figure out what it is that he wants to do, or like to get himself out there in the world to, you know, try something, to explore something, right? Because, you know, you hear people say like, oh, the moment you turn 18, you're out of my house. And it's just like, it's not like their world changes because they turn 18 years old. Like, it's just a number, you know. It's more so like, how can I make sure I set you up to where when you do leave the nest, you are successful in the things that you do. Now, granted, it's not saying like, oh, you know, give them money all day long for the rest of their life, but more so like, how can I support you to make sure that you do your best? You know, and I think a lot of people tend to go that route of like, oh, I'm just going to, the moment they turn 18, they're on their own. It's just like, it doesn't really mean anything. They just turn another age, basically, you know? So that's what they have in terms of like the advice on that. That's good that you're not going to do that with your kiddo. Because it's just like, I think a lot of people, they get stuck in those times where like, you know, my people did this to me and then they did that with them and we all turned out all right. And it's just like, but that doesn't mean we have to keep doing it, you know? So I think that's a great way to also break generational cycles and stuff too. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Armintha. All right. I got a whole bunch of notifications, I think. So let me make sure I add everybody to the list that's on here that has donated. Red Nappy Summer, I want to add you to the list. Honey Lytical, I think you said that you donated as well. Let me go to my email. All right, I got that one on there. Okay, Dimples, you're next. And then let me look at my PayPal really quick. All right, I think that this is it. If I'm missing anyone, let me know. This is the list that I have now. I'm gonna take a picture of these super chats really quick. Or actually, can I do Tiffany Love, Joelle, and Red Nappy Summer before you Dimples Dior, since they're like super shorter readings? But I'll just start with Allison and then get into them. So I'll move the list around just a little bit. Alrighty, thank you so much for your flexibility. All right, Allison, you are next. Put your name on the screen. And who do you want your love messages from? Perfect timing. Your future spouse, you got it. It all worked out for you, Dimples Dior. It all worked out for you. All right, let me move these guys over. Just trying to clear up some space. Okay. All right, Allison. Let's get some channel messages from your future spouse. Whoa, cards. We have Stay by Rihanna. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Text Me by Diggy and Levine Kali. I've been staring at my phone, thinking about you, girl. Every single song. I don't even need a call back. I just need a reason to not fall back. Am I doing too much? Am I asking too much? I don't mean for you to rush. I just need you to text me. And I'll start channeling the messages once I get a few more cards and love messages. We have Your Love is King by Sade. Your love is king, crowned you in my heart. Your love is king, never needs to part. Your kisses ring round and around my head, touching the very part of me. It's making my soul sing, tearing the very heart of me. I'm crying out for more. Let's see what else we get. What else do we get? We have Sure Thing. Even when the sky comes falling, even when the sun doesn't shine, I got faith in you and I. So put your pretty little hand in mine. Even when we're down to the wire, baby, even when it's do or die, we could do it, baby, simple as plain, because this love is a sure thing. So your future spouse definitely wants to let you know that the love that they have for you is certain, it's for real, it's long lasting. I feel like they also want to say that, you know, they're going to crown you because of like the beautiful person that you are, the beautiful soul that you have. I know the song says like your love is king, but it's like, I mean, you will feel that way about your spouse, but I feel like they feel that way about you. They love you. They just are so grateful for you is what I'm hearing. I'm getting like, my eyes are getting watery, not because I'm getting emotional, but I feel like this person is getting emotional. And I feel like they really do just appreciate you and just love you. Like the first line of the Stay song, not really sure how to feel about it. It's just like, wow, I've never met anybody that made me feel this type of way. I never had a love like this before, type of feeling. Let's see what else we get. Oh, we have Love Me Like You Do. I love this song by Ellie Goulding. And then you're the light, you're the night, you're the color of my blood, you're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I want to touch. Never knew that it could mean so much. We have The Power of Love, Celine Dion. Lost is how I'm feeling lying in your arms when the world outside's too much to take. That all ends when I'm with you. Even though there may be times it seems I'm far away, never wonder where I am because I'm always by your side. So they want you to know that they will always be with you, loving you, caring for you, supporting you. Let's see what else we get. What else from this person? We have Unconditionally by Katy Perry. Come just as you are to me. No, don't need apologies. Know that you are worthy. I'll take you your bad days with your good. Walk through the storm. I will do it all because I love you unconditional. I will love you unconditionally. There is no fear now. Let go and just be free. So they love you for who you are and all that you are. I love that. Let's get one more from this person. Ooh, we have So Into You by Tamia. I love this song. I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around. I really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. So kind of like how they said, not really sure how to feel about it, not really sure how to say it, how to explain it to you, but they're so into you. They love you. The way that they love you, the feelings that they have for you are just real. They're genuine. It's a one of a kind type of thing. I definitely feel like this person would just always do right by you. They will always choose you. They will make you a priority in their life. You know, they will respect you. They will honor you. They will value and cherish our relationship, y'all connection, y'all marriage. And that is just such a beautiful thing. I feel like they're also channeling to me that your children will be made out of love. You know, whatever you want, it will be made out of love. Whatever you all share together. So whether it's children, whether it's a home, whether it's a business, whether it's, you know, buying art together, like whatever you two do together, it would come from love. It would be made out of love. And so that's just so beautiful. I love it. Beautiful energy here. My heart chakra is like literally warm and just lighting up a fire. Like this person, your spouse, future spouse, is full of love for you, has so much love for you. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that reading. I surely did. I'm just blushing and feeling so great. Hey Diana. Hey Honey Medical. Let me add you to the list before I forget. All right, Honey Medical. And if someone super chatted, not super chatted, someone cashed app or PayPal, and I don't have you on the list, please let me know. And I will take a 2-second, 2-minute break really quick. And then we'll be back. I'm gonna get some water and check on my cut on my finger. Alrighty, I am hydrated and we are ready to go for our next reading. So up next is Tiffany Love. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed your reading, Allison. Oh, I love that. Yes, that's always exciting. Like you're able to just create your own, your own family and traditions and just have like a fresh start in love. Alrighty. Tiffany Love. Okay. Who would you like your love messages from? Let me go back. Next 3D connection. Alrighty, let's see. Of course, I dropped a card on the floor. All right, we have Suffocate by Jay Holiday. I can't breathe when you talk to me. I can't breathe when you're touching me. I suffocate when you're away from me. So much love. So much love you take from me. I'm going out of my mind. Sorry, I was trying to pick up the card on the floor. And the other card, or the card that fell on the floor, is Never Too Much by Luther Vandross. We have, I can't fool myself. I don't want anybody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You are the top of my list because I'm always thinking of you. So I feel like this person definitely makes you a priority. They get excited thinking of you. They get excited seeing you, talking to you. Like we have with the Suffocate, I can't breathe when you're talking to me. Like they get, it's like butterflies. Like you give them butterflies. I love that. All right, next. Well, I'll put these back because they all fell out at the same time. Let's get one card at a time. We have Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I'll stay stoned off your love all the time. So I'm noticing three things here. I noticed the two colors, green colors. So like heart chakra here is booming with this person for sure. The next thing that I've noticed here is that the first two words of these songs or the cards are I can't. And so I feel like this person, they literally just get a lot of butterflies. It'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like I got someone this amazing that, they're really into me, that they love me like this. This is how they feel about you because they're so intrigued by you and they just love, they love your personality, love who you are. Next we have is Fire We Make by Alicia Keys and Maxwell. With the fire we make, it's getting hotter and hotter, like a moth to a flame. I can't stay away from the fire we make. It's getting higher and higher, like the night to the day. I can't stay away. So I feel like the connection that you all share is definitely full of passion and chemistry, to where the love making that you all share is absolutely like, breathtaking. It's just, I feel like a lot of the times when you are intimate with each other, you both reach charge. Like y'all just really can ground each other from it. Like of course there's other ways you ground yourself, but it's like when you two are intimate with each other, it is just absolutely beautiful. It's rejuvenating in a sense. Next is Love Song by Adele. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm fun again. So you both bring the best out of each other, right? There's this energy of like you two being able to let that inner child come out, let that, authentic self come out, let all of the parts of you are able to just surface and be known and accepted. And then we have the other two songs. We have All of My Life, Casey and JoJo. All of my life, I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. Because all my life, I pray for someone like you, and I hope that you love me too, and I hope that you feel the same way too. And then we have Spend My Life with You, Eric, Benet, and Tamia. This is a beautiful wedding song. Can I just see you every morning when I open my eyes? Can I just feel your heart beating beside me every night? Can we feel this way together to the end of all times? Can I just spend my life with you? So this person wants to know, like, can they literally spend their life with you because they see you as someone that they want to be with long term, and that they will absolutely enjoy spending life with. Let's get a couple of the divine message. Oh my goodness, we have, can I spend my life with you? Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. That just left me speechless. Speechless. All right, let's see what the next one is. We have You're Gorgeous, Pure Beauty. And let me get one more just because of that phenomenal card that just popped out at the beginning. We have, oh, we will be together again. I also see I choose to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm looking at, like, going through the cards from the bottom of the deck. Trust me, I got you. You're so radiant. You're like the brightest star ever. Like, I love that. And I love this star card because, yeah, it's this one where, or no, is it this one? Yeah, you're my shining star. And he talks about that in the song. And in this card, you shine like the brightest star. So I love these three. That's so amazing. I love it. Alrighty. So that is what I have for you, Tiffany love. I hope you enjoyed your messages from your next 3D connection. I enjoyed it. All right. You're welcome, love. Alrighty. Up next is Joelle. You want in Manuel Delgado? All right. I feel like somebody sent me something. Yep, okay. Fiery Phoenix. Alrighty. I added you to the list. Uh-oh, did I put that little separation thing? Nope, I haven't put that in. Let me redo it. It's the Virgo in me. Gotta make sure. They separated. Okay. So up next is Joelle. All right, let me go to your super chat, Joelle. Okay. Will I meet a new soulmate soon? Let us see. Let's put your name on the screen. Sorry, I can't spell it the way that you have it spelled on the super chat, but we know that it's you. Alrighty, let's do, where are my tarot cards? Let's do these guys, and then we'll do a couple more of those. All right, will you meet a new soulmate soon? Will you meet a soulmate soon? We have a 5 of Wands. Oh, I knew something was poking me. I'm shuffling the cards and the booklet is inside of it. I'm like, why is something poking me? All right, we have the Hierophant. I love that. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Tower. Let's see what else we get. Okay, cards are falling out. We got the Magician and we got the Lovers. So you have 4 major arcana cards out of your 6. Really cool. Okay, so in terms of will you meet one soon, I feel like everybody has a different definition for soon. Let's start there. But in terms of like the timing of it, I definitely see within the next 5 to 7 months, you'll probably meet someone, a soulmate. I feel like that you all cross paths when it's usually out of the blue. It's not something where it's kind of like, oh, I've been seeing this person every now and then. I bump into them all the time, and then that's the soulmate. It's not like that. It's more so like you literally are just like living your best life, and then boom, this person shows up in your life, and it's like, hey, I think you're gorgeous. Can I get your number? And it just starts from there. And it's like it comes at a time where you're not really paying attention to like attracting a partner or like wanting a relationship or a person to date, so to speak. So it's like, yes, you know, you want a soulmate, but it's like you really don't even think about it anymore. That's when it like appears. That's when you all connect. I think that it seems with this Five of Wands in this Tower energy, there might be the timing of it is when something, it's a little tension in like either their life or your life. It's not connected to love though. It's just like, you know, maybe people are kind of getting on your nerves all of a sudden out of the blue, or it just seems like there's this hiccup happening in your life, and then that's when you meet them, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is like amazing that I met somebody during this time, considering all the factors that's been going on, or like, oh my gosh, it's such a relief, like, you know, I met someone that's really great, really supportive, and, you know, a great person that I could talk to as I figure these things out in my life, you know, during this time type of thing. I love that this person is definitely well balanced and put together in a sense of like they prioritize like their self-health, their self-care, their mental health. And I'm also seeing as someone that they might be a little bit into spirituality. It might not necessarily be, you know, full doing tarot readings type of thing, but they understand like tarot. They understand, you know, the need of cleansing yourself, the need of like, you know, doing certain things. They understand, you know, moon cycles. Like, oh, okay, moon cycles are great for X, Y, and Z type of thing. I get that they also I get that they'll be, I'm channeling this for some reason, but I feel like this person is going to have mixed ancestry. So, or like maybe, how should I say, like ethnicity. So they might have a parent that's from America, but then like they have the other parent that's from like, I don't know, Belize, you know? So they have multiple cultures within their upbringing, within their family. But it's really, you know, fun because you get to learn more about that culture. You might know about that culture already. You know, I feel like they come from a very family oriented group as well too. And I feel like that's connected to their culture. That's why they come from have this type of energy surrounding them, this family oriented type of energy. You know, in terms of like bedroom action, they're really good. You'll be satisfied. So, yeah, if you're curious about that. But yeah, I love the energy of this person. I definitely can see them. They have a really nice voice. Like, it's very sexy. They may or may not get you in trouble just because of that. They might actually know how to sing. That could be another thing too. So watch out for that. Wouldn't it be cool if they spoke another language and could sing in that language? Yeah. You're going to get in trouble with that, with this person, but good trouble. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed that, Joelle. I like it. Oh, that's so cool. Well, you can let Joelle know all about the culture as well. If he ends up being half, if his family's from Belize. I love that. Alrighty. Hey, Arminta. Okay, up next is Britt Nappy Summer. All right, Britt Nappy Summer, your question was, who's the shadow man I was told was always around me? What's that about? Alrighty, let's see. Put your name on the screen. All right, who's the shadow man that you were told about that's always around you? All right, we have, these all popped out. Do I want to accept them? I actually want to use different cards. So let me I'll grab these. All right, who's the shadow man? We got the Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I don't know why this gives me shadow vibes. Maybe it's because she has like that black dress on. We have the Goddess of Cups, and then we have the Six of Cups. Alrighty, so connected to your question, who is the shadow man? All right. I feel like with the shadow man, I feel like he represents this energy that still surrounds you in a sense that you hold within yourself. How do I word this? So the Five of Cups talks about like sadness. It can talk about depression. And so I feel like he kind of connects to like the emotions, that you might still hold on to. And, like I don't know what movie or cartoon show it is, but there's something where when the character is sad, it's always like a rain cloud and it's like raining or thundering. I can't remember where it's from, but it's kind of like that in a sense. So it's like the more you release a lot of that pain and any of that sadness that still harbors, that you still hold on to, he slowly will start to disappear, right? And I feel like that shadow man energy represents some of the pain from like your ancestors. And it's not saying like they're trying to put all this pain on you and all this sadness on you, but it's just like sometimes we carry that weight energetically. And so that's why it's always important to, in generational cycles, to cleanse ourselves, to meditate, to ground ourselves, right? And it also can be energy of other people. So I feel like the main thing is that the energy comes from just like sadness and just emotions that you just have to let go of. Some of it might not even be yours. So it's like, just making sure that you're cleansing yourself type of thing. I do see that, like I said before, the more that you release those feelings and, cleanse yourself and let go of it, of that energy and the emotions connected to the sadness and anxiety and the depression, the less it appears, the less it shows up, the less it is around you, right? And then what happens is, I see this visual, like when you do these things, it's like the shadow man, quote unquote, disappears, but then he resurfaces as this beautiful light. So it's kind of like you're healing the shadow man too, in a sense, when you let go of certain things as well too. I don't know how to explain it, but I see the visual. I see it clear as day. So I hope I'm explaining it well enough for you to kind of, see the idea that I'm trying to show you. It's definitely, I feel like what they're saying too is like, it's not a lot of things that you have to do to get rid of him, because you have been working on it. So just know this is what he is. So now that you know this, you're able to kind of, like, okay, now I know who he is and what's the purpose of it. So now when I'm doing stuff, I know that I'm doing it for everybody, if that makes sense. So that's what I got for you. Then you got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Just letting you know, like, you are the one that can do this. They picked you for a reason, So don't even worry. Look at that. And then we got the Supreme that kind of slid out. All right. So that's what I got for you, Red Nappy Summer. Alrighty, Joel. I will add you back to the list. That is true. That is true. Fiery Phoenix. And Manuel, if you donated via Cash App or PayPal, let me know which one. And then I will add you to the list because I haven't checked my notifications yet. Alrighty. Joelle. Alright, up next is Dimple Dior. All right, let me put your name on the screen. Or I might have you, let me see, do I have Dimple Dior or something else on here? I'll just retype it instead of trying to find it. Dimples Dior. Probably have your name in the slide somewhere, but to save time. Alrighty. Let me pull up your PayPal. It surely is not a joke. All right, I'm looking for, there we go. Okay. Ancestral, or you know what? Let's do your questions first, tarot questions first, and then we'll do the ancestral and then the TF journey. All right, first question, what is A my soulmate? Are they your soulmate? You got the Hierophant, you got the Chariot, you got the Devil, we got the Death card, we got the Page, not the Page, the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Two of Wands. Interesting vibe. Transformation. The Jumper card with stability, so I'm gonna put it back. Romance. And wisdom. Okay, I feel like they're not giving me full karmic energy, but they're also not giving me like a divine soulmate in the sense of like, you know, this is the one type of soulmate. I feel like if anything, they would be more so, if I had to give them a label, it's like a catalyst. So it's like there's someone that is very close to a soulmate and here to also teach you things and show things too. But there's still like some things about them that just don't mesh well with you and like your divine purpose and like, you know, the things that you're meant to do long term while you're here, if that makes sense. They're definitely here to help you grow and to learn. So there is like a, you know, there's a connection here in terms of like love. Like you can love this person, they can love you, but it doesn't feel like it's a full-fledged out, this your divine soulmate, this the one girl, get married tomorrow. No, I don't get that vibe from the energy that I'm picking up right now. I feel like they are a stepping stone for you to meet your real soulmate that you do have this beautiful connection with. They're here to teach you things to prepare you for that experience with it, in that relationship with that soulmate, right? So sometimes we're like, why do I have to go through this person to get to this other person? It's just like you learn things from those relationships or those situationships that prepare you for future connections, right? It may be something you learn about yourself. It may be something that you just learn about life, or you just learn about intimacy, you learn about communication, whatever. The idea is that A is definitely placed in your life for a reason, but he's placed in your life for a reason that is meant for a season. So I don't get like longevity with them, but I do feel like, you know, the time that you will share with this person will definitely be really great. Let's see what else. I just don't feel like long term with this person. You know, like it's just, you know how people have like those summer flings type of thing. Like I feel like it's longer than a summer fling, but it's like it's not meant to be, you know, long lasting. But it's definitely purposeful, if that makes sense. that's something that I'm picking up here about this person. And then your next question is, how does A feel about you? Okay. Let me get these out the way. How does he feel about you? All right, the card that flipped out before I flipped over again was the Star. We got a lot of cards. We'll take them. We got the Strength card. We got the Seven of Pentacles. We got the Goddess of Swords. We got the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Cups, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this person knows, like, you are absolutely amazing. You're beautiful. You're sexy. You're attractive. You're definitely their type for sure. In terms of, like, additional things about how they feel about you, they see you as someone that's, like, just protective. Like, you would make a great mother if you wanted to, like, have kids. You're a great friend. You're a great person. I also see they see you as someone that would just make a great partner, right? And now I love how the Wheel of Fortune came out because, what it gives me the vibe is that it kind of, like, complements what I said earlier about the timing. This is just, it is meant for a season, right? And so I feel like when the time comes where this connection, ends or has this pause or whatever you want to call it, you're uplifted even more. You have this bigger glow up, you ascend even more. It's just so much growth that comes from this connection, and you step out into the world even more badass, even more goddess like, right? And like, I feel the thing about this person too, the way that they feel about you, it's like they love who you are, and it inspires them to be more of who they are, if that makes sense. I also see that this person learns through you that they need to grow up in areas in life. Because you tell them things, like, you don't play with you don't have time for games. You don't do the BS. Like, you cut the BS out. Like, look, I don't have time for games. And it's kind of like you being that way shows them where they fall short in areas and where they need to grow up as. I also see that in terms of, like, how they feel about you, they feel that you are someone that just has, like, a bright future ahead of yourself. They know this is really deep that I'm channeling from this person's higher self. They know that they are not meant to be with you as you go onto the next parts and levels of your life, because they know that you're meant to be with someone that is going to match that energy and that's going to be better than what they are currently to you. Like, that's their higher self channeling and talking to me to tell you that. And that's beautiful, because it's like they know. It's like, how you hear people say, like, I always knew so-and-so they would make it. Or, like, they would be this mega superstar type of thing. It's like this person knows, like, you're going to be this, this person that's just well-liked and well-received from the world, wherever it is that you end up doing. And they know, like, they shouldn't be there when you experience these things, because they know that there's so much more for you to have out of a person. That they're not able to give you. So that's why it's like it's short-lived, because they're only here to give what they're supposed to be giving you at this time in their life, and in your life, if that makes sense. Okay, so now let's get into the next part of your reading. Hey, Rosalie. Oh, you just donated. Let me add you to the list. And also, let me get another sip of water. All right, let me add Rosalie to the list really quick, and then let me get my sip of water, and then we will finish up your reading. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay. Rosalie. All right, if anybody else donated, please let me know. All right, and then your next part of your reading is Ancestral, the Deluxe Ancestral Reading. All right, let me grab my water and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Okay, ancestral reading. So, all right, we got the Seven of Pentacles, the Empress. I love this so far. I feel like one of the biggest messages your ancestors have for you at this time is that this is your season of all of your babies being born. So the babies representing, you know, the wishes, the desires that you have, the goals that you wish to achieve, the abundance that you wish to receive, right? And I feel like what they want to let you know is that this is your season. A lot of those blessings will be birthed. They're going to start coming towards you and entering your life soon. I'm channeling them saying, for some reason, Sagittarius season. Some might, start to trickle down in Scorpio season, but you really start to see them in Sagittarius season. And it might feel like, oh, that's just so far away. And it's just like, if you knew what type of things are about to come your way, you wouldn't even worry about it. We have hydrate, feed your body. Don't forget to feed. Don't forget about us as well. After you clear your head, you'll be able to see what was distracting you. We have what you want is out there manifesting you. We have, if you don't play the game to win, then why are you playing? So I feel like what they're saying here, whatever game that you want to win, whatever it is that you want in your life, stay focused. Don't let anything distract you. So sometimes you got to clear your head. Sometimes you got to, clear your space. Sometimes you have to get off social media to really see what has been distracting you. What ways have you avoided putting more energy and effort into something that you know that you can do? We are watching over you. You are protected and safe. Nobody will get to you without going through us. So they're letting you know that your blessings will always be protected as well too. No one's going to take your blessings away from you. If anything, the only person that can be in the way of that is you, in the sense of delaying them, but they're never going to be, snatched away from you. We have celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. We have kings and queens are not bothered by the pages of the courts. Oop, I almost dropped a lot of cards, but I caught them in my lap. I'm very happy that I did that. Okay. We have doors are finally opening. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You are our answered prayer. Lean into your blessings. I hope you can see these. I'm going to scoot them over a little bit. We have you have to believe in yourself the way we believe in you. Be patient, seek the right moment and opportunity, then be swift and collect your blessings. And then we have get out of your own way. It's upsetting me and your ancestors. All right. And so now I'm going to get you just a couple more, get you a couple tarot cards from my deck. See what other additional messages they have for you. We have the Polaroid. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like what they're saying here is that, and notice how I have in the card like money, heartache. And so the idea is that the Polaroid is about memories, right? And so what they're saying is don't let the memories of the past, the parts of the story that you shared that you had in your past, that you didn't like, that you didn't enjoy, be the dominating thoughts that you have. Don't let those thoughts, those memories control your current thoughts. Don't let those memories control your current situation. So literally leaving the stuff in the past, letting it go, releasing it, right? And know that there's an opportunity here for you to create and to rewrite your story, to make a better story than what you've had, before and what you have currently. But it's all about you deciding what you want the script to be, right? And that comes from changing the way that you think about things, getting rid of distractions, not paying attention to small-minded people or to, letting them destroy your faith or to destroy your dreams or to make you feel like, oh, this is something I can't have or will never get. Like being confident in yourself too is what your ancestors want you to know as well too, that they want you to work on, right? And having that faith in like whatever it is that I want, I know I'm gonna get it. Whatever it is I want, I know my ancestors got me. Though we gonna figure it out together type of energy, right? When you come in there with like that team, that supportive mindset, it allows you to be able to attract the different things that you want because you're sharing the responsibility of things. There's things that we do and there's things that our spirit tribe does, right? And so we have to all play our role and play our part in order for us to get ahead and to get the things that we truly want. That's what I'm hearing them say. So that's what I have for that. All right. And then what was the next part? All right, twin flame journey reading. Put these over there. Ah. Okay. All right. So, twin flame reading. So the first two cards here we have are the Hangman and the Sun. So this goes to the past life backstories part of your reading. Um, let's see. All right. So I feel like one of the stories that we have here in terms of your past life backstory is that one of the themes that may occur in different lifetimes with this person is that one person is awake, the other person is asleep. How should I write it? Asleep, in a sense of like not being quote unquote woke spiritually. So one person is in tune with what the idea of a soulmate is and just soul work and spirituality and all of that jazz, right? And the other person's not really familiar with that type of language, that type of energy. And so, the roles, they reverse, every other lifetime, basically. So, like, maybe it's a couple lifetimes where you're the one that's awake. You're the one that is, how do I word this? Aware of everything. You're able to navigate the journey a little bit better than the other person. They don't really know about it, but when they meet you, you teach them these things. You show them the route. You explain things to them. And of course, they might not get it the first time, but over time they start to understand and they see the synchronicities type of thing. So it's like both of you become the light. Both of you become the sun. Both of you are able to, how do I write this? You're able to kind of like shed light on just other areas of life too for other people. Like when you come together, like one person's a teacher, then another person's a student. And then as the teacher is teaching the student, that student becomes a teacher as well. Right. I mean, think about it. Like, think about medical school. Doctors are training the students, the medical students, and then they become doctors eventually once they pass their medical school, then once they pass their residency. So it's very similar to the energy of this this connection, past lives, where you both are teaching each other, you both are learning from each other, and the roles switch every lifetime, and I see there's a lot of ascension here with this connection as well too. I see that as I look at the Hangman card, I see the throat chakra and the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra being the chakras that are always like top, like balance, always like the focus in the lifetimes. Solar is about your confidence, right? It's about your self-esteem. The root chakra is obviously your foundation. It is what gets you grounded. It is what allows you to continue to work on all the other chakras. And then the throat chakra is what allows us to speak our truth, to give words and language to things that we think of, things that we feel, but also to be the voice of the people at times too. And then in terms of, let's see, the next part, we'll go back to the list, or not the list, the description box. Hey, Love Queen, I will add you to the list. And hey, yeah, the list is still open. I'm not sure who asked. Oh, I'm assuming this person. Yes, the list is open. If you ever hear me in a reading and I'm reading, I'm not looking at the chat. So that's just a heads up for folks. All right. The next part of your reading is the current energy, the blockages. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and then the Page of Cups. So current energy, there's this. It's kind of like how the energy of like the past, like this part is, where one person is like ready, understands it, and another person's like, this is a lot. I don't know what's going on with my life. Like, what's happening? What are these, spiritual awakening moments? What are these spiritual downloads? What is a spiritual download? What is a dark night of the soul? Like all these things are happening, right? So I feel like one person is experiencing that at this moment, and the other person is like, they have gone through some of those transitions already. So they are able to kind of like, when a time comes where they have to like talk about it, they can help that other person get through those things, but also give them advice. I'm also seeing here, it's funny because you notice how like both hands are facing the same direction, and the person in the middle is like, anxious anxiety, right? With the Nine of Swords in the middle. It feels like that there's moments where both of you experience synchronicities, both of you experience like dreams, you experience telepathic messages, you experience a lot of things that shows you like, okay, this issue is real. Like, bro, this is real. You can't make this stuff up type of thing. And then something happens, or you don't see a lot of movement in the physical, and it's just like, oh my gosh, am I crazy? Am I making this stuff up? Is this stuff true? Is it all in my head? Did I make that song appear on the radio, even though I have no control of what appears on the radio? Type of thing. I feel like, a lot of people, we all have those moments where it's like, am I making this stuff up? Is this stuff in my head? And it's just like, no, it's literally, these are synchronicities. Like, these are things that are happening because they're supposed to happen. They're supposed to be that aha, that sign, that confirmation type of thing. And so I feel like, being more of acceptance of it and not trying to shy away from it, not trying to second guess yourself is important too for both of you. I also see current energy is like both of you wanting to offer each other something, offer, love, wanting to be in a connection with each other. But it's like making sure that both of you have gotten out of the fear, the trauma, any clutter from, previous relationships, any clutter from like, things that you have done as a person, right, to other people, right? And so I feel like as you all release those type of things, how do I word this? Like, you're able to offer more to yourselves, but also to each other. And then in terms of potential outcomes with this person, it's very interesting. So notice how you have three cards where they're the 10 of something, and then you have the 5 of Wands. So you have the 10 of Cups, you have the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So what they're saying is that the potential outcome is that there's so much love and beauty here, right? Type of thing. And so the idea is that you can't be the person, meaning both of you all individually, like y'all can't be the people that hold each other back from experiencing this connection, for experiencing this union, experiencing this love type of thing. So getting out your head, not being your worst enemy, not self-sabotaging everything, not shooting yourself in the foot, right? It's important to end that, to not let inner conflict, your ego be in the way of everything, if that makes sense. Because once you get out of your own way and out of your own head, you're able to enjoy your 10 of Cups, you're able to enjoy your 10 of Pentacles. But in order to get there, you got to get the middleman out the way, right? Once you get the middleman out the way, boom. Once you get the middleman out the way, boom. You see what I'm saying? So getting rid of the middleman is the key, which is the anxiety, which is the, self-sabotage, which is the, oh, well, all of my exes, they did these things to me, and then blah, 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 and living in that story forever rather than changing the story. So that's what I have for that part. And then now, let's get you some love note. And then we'll be done with your reading. We have, you are so radiant, you shine like the brightest star. You deserve the world, honey. I'm afraid that I might lose you one day. If I had one wish, you are gorgeous, pure beauty. I want to taste you. Why do you love me? I've lost you once, I'm not going to lose you again. So that could be connected to like current energy. That could also be energy from the past life, where, how I said one person is awake, the other person is like still not understanding everything. And so they're able to Let's see what else. We have I want to kiss you. So there's definitely this desire of physical touch from this person too. And then trust me, I got you. So like, trust me, I'll find you. Trust me, we'll be together. Trust me, we'll figure this out type of thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy here. And then finally we have, I need to let my ex go. That pain still lingers. So remember how I said, when I had those cards, I said, get rid of the middleman. And that could be the middleman, like an ex energy that needs to be let go of. You know, whether that means them physically getting rid of the person or is some energy connected to the karma that they have to let go of. Whether it's like, you know, letting go of the past, moving on, not dwelling on what they did and how they did them dirty, you know, type of thing. All right. All right. So that's what I got for you, my love. I hope that was helpful. It was definitely a very interesting reading. All right. I feel like, I know, Love Queen, I got to add you to the list. I think that was it that I had to add to the list. Yeah. Let me take a screenshot of Rosalie's super chat. And then let me add Love Queen to the list. Yes, karmas will teach you that. They will definitely teach you that. Love Queen. And I think I saw your question, Honey Lytical, when our closed party will be. It's going to be in August. When in August, I'm not sure just yet. But it will definitely be in August. And once I find like a day, I'll like let everybody know. Now that I think about it, if you all, the people that want to attend the closed party that are in the chat now, send me an email. That way I can email you the information when the time comes. So yeah, send me an email. That way I have it. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. But yeah, it'll be in August. Would y'all prefer a Thursday or a Saturday? That's something that way I can start thinking of the dates that work. Awesome sauce. Saturday? Okay, cool. Saturday would probably be easier too because then most people are at home. You know, you can kind of relax. We're going to make it a fun game night. We're going to have a good time. Okay, perfect. A lot of people are saying Saturday. That's perfect. All right. Let me, trying to fix this camera a little bit, and then we'll get back to the reading. Okay, so Saturday would be the day that we do it in August. And also my birthday's in August too, so it'd be like a party mini early birthday party, celebration. We're gonna make it fun. I promise. All right, give me 2 seconds. It is August 23rd. Okay, so, ooh, you're off in mid-August. Yay! All right, honey, Litical, you'll be next. But give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Okay. All right, honey, Litical, is all you. All right, and then we're gonna also close the list as of now. So, Love Queen, you're currently the last person. Anybody else that donates afterwards, I would just do their reading offline and send it to them via email. Okay. And I think you sent me your questions too on Instagram. Ooh, I see the last one. I wish I didn't bring those cards with me. They're at the other house. One of these days I'll bring them over because that would be like a fun set of cards to use for that type of question. Okay. So, put your name on the screen. Honey Litical. All right. Pendulum. Uh-oh. My water's almost spilling. Okay. First question. Are his intentions good? Is this new guy's intentions good? Is this new guy's intentions good? We got a yes to that question. Okay. And then let's get you some tarot cards. Well, I dated a lot of guys prior to my future spouse coming in. You got the Goddess of Wands. Hell yeah, you will. You surely will. They're going to be coming up to you non-stop. Ace of Wands, the Death card. Yeah, you're going to date a lot of men, a lot of people before your future spouse comes in. You know, but it's like they're good dates. Like they're good dates, they're good interactions. You know, you kind of pick and choose when you want things to end, when you want things to start. I will say, majority of the men that you will date, they are well endowed and, you know, good in the bedroom. So you want to have a little fun. You should be satisfied in that area. I do see, though, your future spouse, when they come into your life, they're going to be the one that's like, all right, now look, I want you, let's do this, like type of thing. So they're going to be the one that kind of comes in and puts an end to things because their energy and like the way that they pursue you, the way that they court you, is what, one, catches your attention, catches your eye, keeps your attention. And then two, they match the type of person that you want to be with long term. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. So like in the meantime, in between time, definitely have your fun because you're definitely going to have some really great suitors and guys interested in you. Have your little fun before your 10 of cups happen. I feel like red is your color. So whether it's a red dress, a red shirt, red lipstick, something red, that's when you start really meeting a lot of these guys. So it's something with you wearing red on the days that you go out, the nights that you go out. It's your color. So if you thought red wasn't your color, it's your color. So that's what I have for that question. And then the next one, I'm a Leo. August Leo season messages. Happy early birthday. We got 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Son of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles. I'm hearing Spirit say immediately, like, don't take yourself out the game yet. Meaning, you know, sometimes you could try something and you're like, I don't think this is going to work out for me. I don't think this is it. And they're like, don't give up so quick. Don't be so quick to give up. Don't be so, you know, ready to throw the towel in. If there's ever a time where you're just like, you're not sure about something or you need help, ask for help, because there's people here that are willing to provide guidance and, you know, advice if needed. Especially, you know, spiritually too. That's another thing I'm picking up them saying. Let's see what else we got. For your birthday season, we got the Daughter of Wands. So it's definitely the season of, like, you know, having fun, exploring, trying different things out, not limiting yourself. We got the 9 of Pentacles. This woman is independent. This woman is independent, y'all. She is independent. She is abundant. She's curious, you know. This is about living in your power, living in your truth. And notice how, like, she has red on, and even in her dress, like, there's hints of red. There's red in her hair. There's, like, red on the bird. So, like, red is and this woman has a red dress on. Red is definitely a part. I'm just coming up with this phrase, but like color, like your soul's color. Like I said before, if you weren't, into red before, slowly incorporate little pieces of red into your wardrobe or into like your, like whether you get like a lip color. And remember, there's different shades of red. So like there are some shades that might not look great, and there's some shades that's like, this complements me very well. It's something about the red energy here. It's bold. I like it. Next is the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of fast-paced movement coming into your life in this month of August as well too. I feel like also what they're saying is that get ready for how do I word this? Like just blessing after blessing after blessing after blessing, basically. Just coming towards you non-stop. That's what I pick up here. And then we have the Lovers. So like, some great connections. And notice the red in that card too. Red is it. I think she has red lipstick on. She does have red lipstick on. See, red is huge here. So you saw it in her dress. We see it in her dress. We see it on the bird. We see it in her hair. My friend actually, she used to have red hair, but she just dyed it back black. So that could be a thing. Get red highlights, dye your hair red, or just getting like makeup, like, red lipstick or a cute red top. I slowly started incorporating red pieces into my wardrobe. And it's funny because I'm a Delta and obviously red is part of our colors, but just finding those pieces that you really like, that's when you stand out. That's when you feel, sexy and just like, God, it's like, so find your red. Just find your red. And that's what you stick to. I'm also seeing too with the Lovers, everything just comes together. It's like them saying, connection could come in, but I'm hearing them more so say like the answers that you've been seeking finally come in. That's what I'm feeling and hearing them say with the Lovers card. Because the Lovers talks about decisions, but I'm hearing them say like everything just, adds up. Everything comes together finally. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have the High Priestess here. And so this month is also, the month of you growing, learning a lot of different things. I want to say the fruit on the books are pomegranate or grapefruit. Maybe they're pomegranate. I want to say it's pomegranate. Let me get the book. Because I'm sure she probably talked about it in her booklet. I don't know where it is. So never mind. But I think they're pomegranate. Yeah, that could be a fruit to incorporate in your diet a little bit. Whether it be just like a pinch of it, or if you love pomegranate, add a little bit more into your diet. But yeah, I'm getting that vibe. For the messages. And then now, let's do, the intimate part of the reading. So that includes intimate love notes and then just like regular love notes. Hey Tiffany Smith, how's it going? We have, I'm gonna drop the cards. Do I have what it takes? I think about this every day. The sound of your voice lingers in my mind. I wasn't ready, but now I'm ready. I'm ready for you. What do you think of me? I'm ready to take you out on a romantic date. And then now, move this over a little bit. All right, get you some intimate notes. We have, I love how it feels inside. Number 36, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want to drown in your love. 52, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want you naked as soon as I get to the door. Number 32, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I want you to come over and over again. Number 18, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have, I want to tie you up. Number 40, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And let's get a couple more. I love you so much. Number 4, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then you are just too good with your hands. Number 25, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So these are your messages. And I'm going to get you one card from my Melanin and Romance deck. I know I have a couple of fun images in this one. So let's see if any of those come out. Let's see what we get. So we have quality time. And then, ooh, see, I knew it. I knew it was the reason why they wanted me to grab the deck. Son of Master. So someone's good with what they do with their tongue. So yeah, that is what we have here for your intimate part of your reading. But I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, I had split the deck and I got dominance. So there could be some hair pull in there too. Whatever you're into. We don't judge here. All right. So that's what I got for you, my dear. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Up next. Okay. Up next is Fiery Phoenix. You're welcome, love. Hey, Tiffany Smith. Actually, the list is closed. So if you want a reading, you can purchase a reading based on the pricing that's in the description box and send an email letting me know which one you purchased, and I will get it back to you within 24 hours. But as of now, the list is closed. All right, Fiery Phoenix. I believe you wanted the channel love notes or like songs. I forget what I call it. Alrighty. And put your name on the screen. Now I know your name's here somewhere because I had it earlier. So let us see. I don't see it. Oh, well, I have your name. No, that's not it. That's something else. Okay, here we go. I knew I had it somewhere. I'm like, I know her name is in here. Oh no, my computer closed. All right. Alrighty. Let's grab those songs. Scoot those guys over. All right. First song. We have Wanna Be That Song. Brent Eldridge. I want to be that song that gets you high, makes you dance, makes you fall in love. That melody rewinds years, once disappear, makes time stall. Want to be those words that fill you up. So I feel like this person is saying that they want to be, whenever you think of them, you feel love. Whenever you think of them, you think of like the good times, you think of good memories with them. quality time that you all spend together, the love that you all have for each other. I feel like this person, it's like they want to be everything for you and to you. I feel like that's one of their, I'm hearing them say that's one of their goals, is that they can make you proud. I feel like they made mistakes in the past, just not like with you, but just in life in general. And they want to be better overall because they know they could be better, right? And so they see their potential, they know what they're capable of. And I think that's what they're saying. Like, I want to be everything to you, to my family, to my friends, to myself type of energy. Next is the makings of you, Curtis Mayfield. Add a little sugar, honeysuckle, and a great big expression of happiness. Boy, you couldn't miss with a dozen of roses. Such will astound you, the joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you. So I feel like this person, they can see themselves having a child with you. They can see themselves having, building a life with you. They see that life with you in it is beautiful. It's amazing. It's filled with love. Let's see what else we get. We have We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have held on tight. I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. I couldn't have fathomed I would ever be without your love. I never imagined I'd be sitting here by myself. So I feel like this person, kind of like how I said before, like they want to be more than what they have been in the past. They don't want to be their past mistakes anymore. They don't want to be, their old selves. They don't want to be that young, dumb person. They want to be someone that has matured, that has learned the lessons and has evolved and grown up to be a great person, great soul. Next is One Wish by Ray J. I'm thinking about, it's a little clip that's been flying around on Instagram of him singing terribly this song. But if I had one wish, we would be best friends. Love would never end. It would just begin. If I had one wish, you would be my boo. Promise to love you. Trust me, I trust you. If I had one wish, you would run away, making love all day. Have us a baby. If I had one wish, I'll make you my whole life, and you'll be my wife. Make it right this time. I love that. So you see, it's like this energy of like wanting to make things right, wanting to be better, right? And I see this person definitely wants to grow up and wants to just like let that old version of themselves go. I see the potential that they have. They're telling you, don't give up. I'm hearing them say, don't give up on me yet. Don't give up on me yet. I'm hearing them repeat that. We have You Give Good Love, Whitney Houston. I found out what I've been missing, always on the run. I've been looking for someone. Now you're here like you've been before. And now you know just what I need. It took some time for me to see that you give good luck to me, baby. So good. Take this heart of mine into your hands. So like they recognize the great love that you give, the loving soul that you are, right? Sometimes when people are used to fraudulent people, dirty people, they expect that from everybody. But when they meet somebody that's authentic and true and honest and loving, it's like, oh, wait a minute. You're a good person? Oh, that's different. And they don't know how to do that. Like how to deal with that. Let's see what else we get. What else? We have Dreaming of You by Selena. Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. Because I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. So this person definitely could be dreaming of you. They could be thinking of you. Maybe in their dreams, what they want to say plays out in the dreams, or what they want to do plays out. And they're like, man, I wish I could just do that. I wish that, I could just get up and say these things to her. I wish I could be this great person. I don't, hurt anybody else. I'm just like, someone that shows up and that's a great person. all around. Let's see what else we get. We have Ooh Baby Baby by Smokey Robinson. I'm just about at the end of my rope, but I can't stop trying. I can't give up hope because I feel that one day I'll hold you near. Whispered I still love you until the day is near. I'm crying, ooh baby, baby. So this song talks about, like, you know, he made a mistake and he's really trying to get her back. He's trying to get this woman back. You know, he was young and dumb and he's learned his lesson. He knows, like, no, I cannot have you. Like, I'm sorry. Let's figure this out. I'm begging for your love. I'm begging for your forgiveness, type of thing. So I feel like this person's definitely trying to let you know that they want your forgiveness. But also your patience more than anything too. Like, as they figure things out. It's not saying like sit there and just wait on them, but more so like be patient with them as they figure things out, so you can live your life and do what you want to do, but know that they will come around, and have faith in them, right? Because if we expect people to fuck up, then they're gonna keep doing it. But if we have this energy where we're like, okay, may they be well, may they have the space to be better and do better, and just kind of like throw that out there and just like, like I said, go on, move on with your life, do what you want to do, then there's less resistance to them actually, taking that offer to do better. Because if you always say, oh, this person does X, Y, and Z all the time, they blah, 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 then they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep showing up that way because that's what the story you painted for them. But if you give them the space to be like, figure out your life, do what you got to do to be better, and you about your life, but you're not like being like rah, rah, rah with them about it, it helps the process. So that's what I have for that. From D. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated with you. Alrighty, up next is Joelle. Alright, you want to know what your ancestors want you to focus on? You're welcome, Fiery Phoenix. What they want you to focus on for healing. This is for Joelle. I'm hearing them say, before I even get cards, learning how to process your emotions in a healthier way. It seems like there might be times when you're going through things, you kind of just like block people out, or you close people out because you feel like, oh, let me just process it on my own and then I can interact with people. And it's like, if you need time to yourself, like communicate that with people, like, hey, I need a couple of days to myself. Or if there is something that's bothering you based on what somebody has done, communicating that with them, earlier on. If you need think time of like how to process it and communicate what you're feeling, then sure, take that day or so. But like, don't wait like months later to say, oh yeah, remember in August when you did this? Well, it made me feel this way. Like, address it earlier on. That's one of the things that I'm hearing them say with the healing. Let me put your name on the screen too. Oh, there you are. Let me put your name on the screen. That way when you come back, you know where to go for this part of your reading. I know your name is in here. There it is. I'm like, I typed it in earlier. All right, so when you see that timestamp, just go back about a minute or so for the beginning of your reading. All right, so other cards the first few set cards we have here are the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I'm hearing them say like balancing how much you give to others and know that it's okay to say no to people, but it's also okay not being able to be everything to somebody. You have to be everything to yourself first and foremost, right? So knowing that you have not failed if you can't show up for people and everybody in your life at every second, every moment. It seems like there's this energy where you sometimes give a little bit too much of your time and energy to people. And it's not because, you know, you feel like you have to. It's just like, it's just who you are. You are just a very loving, kind-hearted person. And so you just naturally like, oh, let me help you with this. Oh, let me talk to you about this. Oh, let me do this for you. Like, you want to be supportive. You want to be there. But it's important to make sure that you're there for yourself, but also to make sure that you let people be there for you too. That's another important thing that we have here. The next thing that we talk about here in the cards, what they want you to work on with the healing wise, is there's some energy connected to relationships here that you have to, it's the way that you view relationships or previous relationships or people that you have dated in the past, letting go of that pain, letting go of that hurt, letting go of that frustration too. I feel like there's a particular person that you have dealt with in your life that they really upset you. It's a lot of anger with this person more than anything. It's time to let that go. Now, it can go many ways. It either be someone that you have dated in the past, or it could be a relationship that you have witnessed in your life, and you really just dislike how that person treated somebody that you really loved in your life. So like, for example, like, let's say your parents were together and then the father was like horrible to the mother. Like, people have like that anger and that resentment towards that father. So like, letting that go. So take that as it applies, but it definitely feels like there's something here with a relationship that it kind of like scarred you in a sense, and it made you, you know, feel some type of way about relationships. And so Spirit is saying, like, making sure you don't let that experience leave a bad taste in your mouth forever. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up here. Like, it's something deep. It's deeply rooted here, and it's time to let it go, because, you know, with the Star card, she's pouring into this pond of water, right? And it represents the consciousness of the world, like of the people, right? And so knowing that what you have gone through, what you've experienced with this past relationship energy here, know that you don't have to endure that anymore. And so you learn from that and you grow from it, and you move on from it. And what they're saying here too is that, you know, a beautiful, healthy relationship is definitely in the cards for you. It can definitely be for you, and you can have it. But making sure that you let go of the parts of negativity and like toxicity and, you know, trauma and abuse, whatever it is. Because if you don't, what happens is, one, you carry that into the next relationship. But then two, you can inadvertently end up damaging or hurting someone, to where then it keeps passing on pain and trauma. It might not be the exact same type of trauma and pain, but, you know, like, you know, saying hurt people, like, we don't want to keep doing that. So it's like making sure that you do the work that you have to do to heal and let go of things, that when you enter your next relationship, you are able to enjoy it, you know. So that's what they're saying. So that was beautiful. Like, in terms of like the information that they share, I feel like it's very, you know, it's deep, you know, and I feel like they know that you can get through this, and you can, you know, heal from it. But it's also important to give yourself the space and the time to do it. And be gentle with yourself. It's okay if you cry about something that happened 5-10 years ago. It's okay. Like, let it out. Get rid of it. That's the only way you can get rid of it, is if you let it resurface and release itself. So I'm going to get you some additional ancestor messages. We have protect your time, body, energy, and mind. Saying no is a protection spell. We have you must break the chains. Be the one to break the cycle. We can only do so much. We will be here to help you. We know it's hard. Your financial abundance is near. Hold on a little longer and you'll be taken care of, my dear. Let's get another one. we have, oh, look at this. This is kind of befitting. Love is coming your way. Are you ready to meet the one? They are the perfect match for you. So like they're saying, like I said, like love, marriage, all of that's in the cards, but like making sure your heart is ready for it, right? Because you think about it. You wouldn't want to hurt the one that's going to love you the most, that loves you the best. And of course, that person will love you unconditionally and want to be there for you and be supportive and help you get through things. But also know that, you know, no one wants to sit and like go through so much, how do I word this, like turmoil, when some of that could have been dealt with prior to. Like there's going to be things that you work through together, and there's going to be things that y'all got to work through on your own before y'all come together, type of thing, right? And you know, you never want you don't want to meet the person and just be in this space where it's just like you're going to second guess them, you're going to question everything they do, you're going to, you know, think poorly of them, even though they have done everything right and they're doing everything right, right? Because that's going to become annoying to that person. So the idea is like if you fix these things now and address them now, what happens is you heal a lot of things, and of course some things might trigger you. That's okay, but the idea is that you're getting a lot of the heavy work out of the way first. That way, when it's time meet this person, it just flows beautifully, and both of you are able to co-create together life. And then finally, we have, it makes us happy to see you heal. You are doing a great job. We know it can be hard, but you are strong and will be fine. So they're letting you know, like, things are going to be fine when it comes to your healing. So don't even feel like, you know, it's something that you can't do or can't handle. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I hope that was helpful. Yes, that is true. You cannot transfer toxicity. You surely cannot. And surely you don't want to do that, right? You got it. You're welcome, my love. That was a great reading for you. Alrighty, up next is Miss Rojalie. Hey, how did it go? You missed, it was a really good reading. I think it was a really good reading. Just about healing and all the things. All right, Rojalie. Number one, what does Abraham want me to know? I'm channeling the message, I'm proud of you, from Abraham, randomly. We have the Lovers, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, the Death card is right under the Seven of Wands. I'm going to put it like that because that's how I want it to come out together, like that. But I feel like what they're saying in terms of, like, you know, what they want to say to you is to, I'm hearing them say, don't give up just yet. I'm also hearing them say, put it into being skeptical about everything. Put it into expecting the worst or wondering about the worst. I'm hearing them say that. I'm also hearing them say that you're good. Like, you have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful soul. You're a beautiful person. So know that you will attract beautiful experiences and people. Is another thing that I'm picking up here. I also see this person saying, like, something is a vibe. It's a loving connection here. Now, I don't know if Abraham is a person you want a loving connection with, but I feel like it's like they're the messenger. Like, a loving connection is here. I don't think it's with Abraham per se. Like, it can be a connection with this person, but I feel like they're the messenger of saying this person, this loving connection that is fire, is coming in soon. So get ready for it. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I got from Abraham. I also hear them say, like, I just keep hearing them say, I'm proud of you. I don't know what exactly they're proud of you for, but there's this energy about being proud of you. All right, and I think your next question is like, let's go back to the message. It is, what can Spirit Guides tell me about this new love interest coming in? All right, let's see. Daughter of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a pleasant surprise, this connection, interest coming in. Could have some heavy water energy. The work ethic of a earth sign for sure. I feel like this person, they were either born in a big city or they come from a big city. They worked in a big city. I get big city energy here from this person. They're either from the north or the east coast. Seven of Swords, Judgment card. Very tall. Tall energy, tall presence. They love you in lingerie. That's a random thing that I'm channeling from this person. They like you in lingerie, lace, sheer. They also love showering you with surprises, like small gifts, surprise dates. They definitely have a busy work life, but they make time for you. Another thing that I'm picking up with this person. Four of Pentacles. They can be a little stubborn sometimes, but put that lingerie on. You can change their mind. But no, like they get out of their stubbornness with you though. Like you just know how to work with them, and like your energy allows them to shift their thinking and get out of that stubbornness type of energy. Stubborn like a Taurus for some reason is what Spirit is channeling to me. It's a very loving heart though, very loving person for sure. They have light color eyes, maybe hazel, light brown. I'm picking up. They make really great money, really good money. Yeah. You'll meet multiple people, but like this person will be the one that kind of captures your attention. I feel like the color blue or green is significant. So that could be a color that they're wearing when you meet them, or that you're wearing when you meet them. But I feel like those two colors are really interesting here. And those are connected to the throat chakra and the heart chakra. So that could be a vibe too as well. All right. That is what I have for you, my dear. Alrighty. And then last but not least is Miss Love Queen. You say, oh my God, blue always comes up. I still remember the blue string. Ooh, so maybe that is what the person's gonna wear, something blue. Like there's something connected with that blue. All right, Love Queen. All right, I got your email, Love Queen, about for August. All right, Love Queen. You're welcome. Number one. All right. I feel like a lot of people have been feeling that way, Love Queen, in your first question. So it might not just be you. We have the Three of Cups, we have the Seven of Wands, and then we have the Two of Wands. I'm hearing them say, like, you know, you're doing a good job when it comes to it, so don't beat yourself up at times, but know that there's still more to uncover, there's still more to unleash and to go and work through. And when I say there's still more, like, I'm not saying, there's 50 more thousand things you got to do. It's like, there's other things that you have to do in addition to the work that you've already done, but you're doing a great job. You uncover, a lot of good amount of things that needed to be addressed. And as I say that, we get the Moon card, and I'm trying to pick up the cards on the floor and see if I can do it. Well, I got two of them. We have Five of Swords in reverse, the Hangman. Let's see if I can get the other one. I got it. Okay. And then the Son of Cups. So with these other cards here, I feel like what they're saying is to don't let your anger be what holds you back. Like, don't let your angry tongue be what holds you back. So being mindful of how powerful your words are, but also being mindful of the powerful thoughts that you have and what they can lead to. So when it comes to your shadow work and your healing, how do I word this? It's your dominating thoughts that you want to be mindful of. So like, let's say something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm having this bad thought, but I don't want to have this bad thought. Now everything that connects to that bad thought is going to manifest. Not necessarily like that, but more so, okay, I'm having this bad thought, right? I don't like it. This is why I don't like it, because I know it's not true. Therefore, I'm going to replace it with behaviors, patterns, thoughts, whatever, that match what I do believe, what I do accept, right? It's so funny because Spirit is channeling that song that I cannot stand by Usher. I don't know the name of the song, but he says, what does he say? He says like he loves love, but he's just so effing bad at it. Like, I hate that song with a passion. The reason why I don't like it is just because it's so repetitive that it can sit in people's minds, and it's just like, what happens, think about it, when something's in your mind nonstop, it's sitting in your mind, it becomes a thought, and then, like, people say, I can't get this song out of my head. You don't want that type of thinking in your head. So it's like, don't say things to yourself and believe things that you know are not true, because it's going to start to play out in your physical, right? And that's one of the things I'm hearing them say. I think also too, what they're saying is to be mindful of like the things that you pay attention to, that you listen to, that you read. So like when it comes to social media, like a lot of times you see posts and you like them, whatever you like, whatever type of content that is, you're going to keep seeing that same type of content throughout your feed at some point. So if you like posts that say like, men ain't shit, like you keep liking posts that talk about stuff like that, what happens is you keep seeing stuff like that. So now your brain is going to start to process, because you're reading it, you're paying attention to it, and so it sits there. And sometimes if you keep seeing it over and over again, it's like your brain, it's like you're telling your brain, hey, pay attention to this thing because it keeps being repeated. Maybe this is something I need to keep in my mind bank and repeat it to it. Like, keep thinking and keep believing it type of thing, right? Complete opposite. We don't want that. So the idea is that, you maybe do a detox from social media for a little bit, or you clean up the things that you follow, the people that you listen to, the music that you listen to for a little bit, even if it's just like, okay, I'm not going to listen to heartbreak love songs for the next week. Even if it's your favorite song, but like, shifting the energy of that. Okay. Next question. With work, it's definitely getting more and more intense. Does my job still see me as a good fit to lead and to be on board with them soon? Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. I feel like things will get better with this particular job. Like they will see you as a good fit and lead you to, continue to be on board with them. What I would say do is like, continue to show up and be the best version of yourself. And then also to, like if you see a job posting somewhere else that's very interesting, that you feel like it's a good fit for you, apply. Like it's not saying that, oh, this is not going to work out with this particular job that you're at now, but, don't be so locked in on something where you miss out on other opportunities that could be better for you in the long run, right? So this could be a stepping stone. And then the next thing you know, you're able to get to another position now because you have completed this part of your life test or whatever we want to call it, like your life journey, right? So that's why the next door is being open to you. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, I feel like you will be fine here. I feel like you would definitely be fine here. There's some folks that are definitely appreciate you and like you a lot, so don't question it. All right, your next question is, have I gone through my Kundalini awakening? God of Pentacles, the Sun, and the God of Swords. You surely have. You surely have gone through it. You might almost be done with it in a sense. Like, I don't know how to word it, but just like, you're almost done with the full experience of it. I feel like it's definitely been a breakthrough, pivotal moment of your journey. That's what I'm picking up here. Spirit is proud of you for getting through a lot of it. I feel like your DM has either gone through the initial, like, how do I word this? Pre-stages, like getting to the pre-stages of it, finishing the pre-stages type of thing. So he could be starting his big portion of it very soon. You said, when did you start? Let's see. Hierophant, Eight of Swords. Somewhere between 5 to 8 months ago. I feel like you started the beginning stages of it, like the prerequisite 2 years ago, if that makes sense. Like you started a little sneak peek of it 2 years ago, but then 5 to 8 months ago, that's when it really started to kind of like kick off. All right, next question. Does my son miss me when he's with his dad? Let's see. He does, the Supreme, because you're the Supreme. You're the best mommy ever. Two of Wands. He does miss you. He doesn't like being apart from you. He definitely enjoys being with you. He just loves your energy, loves you. He loves his mommy. I think he's still in this space where he doesn't like that he has to see you two separately. Is what I'm hearing him say. Like, I don't like when I have to go to dad's house. I think his dad is a little bit more authoritative and maybe a little bit more I don't know how to word it. I don't want to say rough, but like, you know, just harder on him than you are. And so he's not the biggest fan of that. And it's not like his dad is doing anything wrong to him. It's more so that your son has a more sensitive soul. And so he needs a little lighter touch on things, is what I'm picking up here. He might be like an indigo child or an empathic child. And so he just needs time to kind of relax and just recalibrate, because it's like he gets an overload of emotions and like energies, right? And so I feel like when he's with you, he feels like he can kind of like either talk through that, or he feels safe, he feels calmer with you, versus with his dad, it might be amplified, or he doesn't have the ability, he doesn't know how to like navigate that space just yet when he's with his dad, like how to get through that, if that makes sense. And then the other part is love messages from DM with the sound cards. I wake up thinking about him this morning, missing him, and just definitely wanting to follow him. All right. What are those cards? Oh, nope, they're not there. They're right here. All right. We have Dreaming of You, Selena. Late at night when the world is sleeping, I stay up and think about you. I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too, because I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. So this person's definitely dreaming of you. Thinking of you. They miss you. Let's see what else we get. I almost dropped the card. We have I Want You Around, Sonora Allegra. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. I love that song. We have Spend My Life With You, Eric Benet and Samia. Can I just see you every morning? When I open my eyes, can I feel your heart beating next to mine every night? Can we just feel this way together till the end of all times? Can I just spend my life with you? We have Unthinkable by Alicia Keys featuring Drake. So this is Drake's part. I need you to rescue me from my destiny. I'm trying to live right and give you whatever's left of me, because you know life is what you make it, and a chance is like a picture. It'd be nice if you just take it, or let me take it for you. I'm down to ride, or we can roll around the city until we finally decide. I got more than a thing for you, tattoo and ink for you. Right over my heart, girl, I do the unthinkable. Let's see what else we get. We have Butterflies by Michael Jackson. All I gotta say is I must be dreaming. Can't be real. You're not here with me. Still I can feel you're near with me. Yeah, I caress you, let you taste. Just so blissful. Listen, I would give you anything, baby, just to make my dreams come true. Oh, baby, you give me butterflies. And then the last one. We have Music Sounds Better With You by Stardust. Oh, baby, I feel right. Music sounds better with you. Love might bring us together. I feel so good. I feel so right. Music sounds better with you. Alrighty. So that's what we got for your loved one. And I think you said you sent another question. And it was, what type of child is my son? Is he DM on the making? Are you asking what type of child you and your DM will make together? What type of child they will be? Is that what you're asking? Okay, gotcha. What type of child your current son is. Gotcha. All right, what type of child is your son? It's funny we got the Son of Cups is first. God of Cups, Two of Pentacles, the Devil, God of Pentacles, the Supreme, the Judgment, and the Star. He definitely takes off after some of you, so in terms of like your intuitiveness. I do see him being like a starseed child, so that kind of connects to like that the indigo, and also said we got the Supreme here. So there's definitely starseed indigo energy here with your son. I feel like with a God of Cups and a God of Pentacles, he is going to be, he's one very intelligent. I feel like he would be someone as he gets older, you know, he creates something. He builds something that is just like, you know, I'm trying to think of like an example. That's not a cliche, but like, not saying this is what he's going to do, but like he'll be that person that finds the cure for cancer. Like he's going to do something pivotal, and you know, just in life, and it changes a lot of lives. But and it's because he's very smart. And I think one of the things Spirit is saying right now is that make sure that you're on him in the sense of him having outlets to, how do I word this? To stimulate his mind. So if you know he loves, I don't know, like let's say he's really fascinated with bugs, like having him watch documentary about, you know, TV shows about bugs, taking him to a museum where there are like bugs and you learn the history about them and stuff like that. Like whatever he's really interested in, expand on it. If he's really into trucks, find that there's like a truck, I don't know. I don't know if a truck museum is a thing, but like something where he can learn more about trucks. How are they made? Why are some trucks made this way? You know, the different types of trucks that there are, you know, for different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like different ways for him to explore his thinking, and that pushes him mentally and stimulates his brain even more. I could see him like, I mean, I don't know if they still do this kind of stuff nowadays, but like, you know how like you could go up a grade, but I could see him doing that. But if they don't do that anymore, he'll just be in like gifted classes in life, or have the opportunity to be at a gifted school or go to a gifted program, even if it's just like for a summer or just for a few weeks, because he's very smart, is what I'm picking up here. But yeah, he is a phenomenal kid. Like, absolutely amazing energy here with him. Beautiful heart. Beautiful heart. Very smiley is what I'm picking up here too. So yeah, you have a great son. Love, Queen. Oh, that's good. Thinking about different outlets. He like, yeah. And like at the bottom of the deck, you see how she's like, the rhino is like walking with her and they're not on the same thing, but they're like guiding. So like, you know, using those type of things to kind of like guide his thinking and let him explore, you know, let him have fun, let him ask all the questions that he wants to ask, you know, because yeah, people are like, oh, don't ask all those questions. It's just like, let kids be inquisitive, you know, let them ask questions, let them have thoughts, you know. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Love Queen. All right, that concludes our live for tonight. You said, will I get the, you know what? If I remember to grab them at the other house, I will bring them over because I do have them. I don't use them at the house. I just never brought them over here. So I might be going over there this weekend. If I do, I will make sure to grab them. Now, if I forget, I apologize in advance. But I'll do my best to remember. Alrighty. So yeah, those that are interested in the closed party, virtual party that we'll have, send me an email letting me know you want to join. That way when the time comes, I can send you like the information just in case you're not on that live where I'm like, okay, this is the information. It'll be this day, blah, blah, blah. So let me know. I think, okay, there it is. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all tonight. I'm so happy everybody stopped by. Hope everybody loved the readings that they received or resonated with the readings that they heard. But yeah, I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of the night. And you get great rest. You feel well. You feel loved. You feel appreciated. You feel smart. You feel beautiful. And excited for a brand new day. I love you all, and I will see you all soon. Alrighty.